for those of you who've never heard a setting the bar story, Kelly, describe what these stories are all about.
Well, the bar is like a little metaphorical hurdle. We put it low to the ground, pretty confident you can jump over it and have a success for your day in the fact that you're not going to do this.
Right. So you had one job. You really did. But you managed to mess that up. And so that's where we're going here. Setting the bar. If you can manage to make it through the day without serving floor sealant instead of milk to the kids, you're doing okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds bad.
Now, the good news is no one was seriously hurt or anything.
Oh, good.
In any of this. And they're all...
Oh, but that probably tasted real bad. I bet they let them know real quick. Ew, this milk tastes funny.
Yeah, outside of a couple upset stomachs, they're doing fine. But yeah, this happened up in Alaska. There apparently was a mix-up, and the floor sealant was being transported next to milk. And the floor sealant...
Are they little tiny pouches of floor sealant? I feel like that's got to come in like a big bucket or a big, container, right?
So it was kind of in a big container. And the milk, it was also transported in a big container. And they were both white, liquidy sort of substances, and they were both next to each other. It was a mix-up, and workers accidentally put the floor sealant there in the elementary school, and the kids started drinking the milk, and then they started complaining. They were like, yeah, it kind of feels funny. Their mouths and throats are a little bit burning, and then they kind of looked and investigated it a little bit more, and they were like, oh, well, this is actually floor sealant.
I'm so confused because typically you have little individual cartons of milk.
So do
you have little individual cartons of floor sealant?
No. So I went to a college where we had part of one of the cafeterias had milk that you just kind of it was out of the dispenser.
Oh, a dispenser of milk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I'm assuming took place here. But anyways. They
Go
both
back to little individual cartons of milk.
Yeah, maybe that's what they need to do. But yeah, setting the bar. You had one job. One job. Just make sure that it says MILK on the side of the thing before you give it to the KIDS, all right?
Oh my goodness, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, so there you go, setting the bar. If you can manage to make it through the day without serving floor sealant instead of milk to the kids, you're doing all right.
I'm so glad it wasn't like more toxic than it sounds like it should be.
Yeah, like I said, outside of some